everyone, I'm Fran and welcome to Delicious Sparkly Cakes. I'm so happy because this week I'm going to start with my favorite holiday of the year, which is Christmas. And because of that, I'm going to start with a penguin, a Christmas penguin, which I think is going to be really cute on any Christmas cake. And it's really easy to make, really. But the only thing that I'm going to do a bit different is that I'm going to show you how to make one technique that I don't normally use, but I'm going to use on the penguin. So let's have a look how to make it. As I normally do when make cake toppers, I always start from the bottom. So first of all, I'm making the feet with 2 orange of modeling paste. Press the ball first and then squash on each side of the feet. Cut 2 triangles out to make the nails. I just realized that in the middle I needed to take off more modeling paste because the nails need to be pointed and not square as in the middle one came out. Now let's make the body with a ball of black fondant, which is quite big. Let's give it an oval shape, which is a bit smaller at the top. At the front, I'm adding some white modeling paste, which has a drop shape, and then I'm gonna press it. And then I can put it at the front of the penguin's body. Throughout the video, I'm going to show you how to make a fur effect, fur texture on the penguin, and obviously you can use the same technique on other cake toppers as well, but I'm going to show you how to do it in 3 different ways. The first one is using a cheese grater, and what I'm doing, it is actually not just pressing lots of times, but actually it is pressing it and lift a little bit up the cheese grater. With another ball of modeling paste, I'm making a sausage, then cut in half and just put it at the bottom of the penguin's body. Using a damp brush, I'm going to glue the feet onto the legs. And with a ball tool, I'm going to make them a little bit more curved. Now I'm using another piece of modeling paste, and it is a little bit bigger because we're going to make this time the arms. So we divide them by 2. And then we're gonna put them at the top of the body. Now it's time to make the head, and in the middle we're going to make a line with our finger. And then to make the eyes and the underneath of the penguin's mouth, we're going to use some white modeling paste. I roll it in the middle and then I press it and put it on the head. And then keep pressing until it is nice and thin and it has the nice shape that we want. However, in the middle I want more room because we're going to add the penguin's beak. With my thumb, I'm pressing a little bit where the eyes are going to be. And again, I'm using this strange tool to make more, to make the fairy pattern onto the penguin. If you don't have it, don't worry. At the end, I'm gonna show you how to do it in a different way. it's time to draw the eyes, and what I'm using here is a silicone brush, but obviously you can use even another tool that you have. You don't have to use this one, you can use even a leaf shaper if you want. Press a little bit in the middle because we need more room to add afterwards more modeling paste. And the color that I'm using here is the black, and it's an oval shape. In the middle, I've decided to paint the iris with a grey gel color, but obviously you can use any other color. You can even use blue, they might even get better, I don't know. But I really wanted something that was cute, but at the same time a little bit realistic. To make the pupils, I've added a small, really tiny bit of black modeling paste and then press it with my leaf shaper. And then I'm adding some white gel paste to make the light that we have on the eyes and as well at the bottom of the pupil. If you're not very good on painting, you can even add some white modeling paste. Now let's make the penguin mouth with some orange fondant, and what we need is a long triangle shape, which I've shaped a little bit more using my fingers. Then let's put it in the middle of the face, and we need to get rid of some white fondant that it is in the middle, because behind the mouth is going to be all black instead. So cut it very gentle, you don't want to touch the black modeling paste, and then get rid of all this extra modeling paste. And now we can add the penguin's mouth in the middle. So let's put everything together, and I'm putting in a small dummy, put the penguin on top, and then I'm going to insert inside a cocktail stick so that it can support the whole penguin's body and the head as well. Using some pink edible color, which is a little bit darker than pink, I'm going to color the penguin's cheeks. And a little bit as well of the penguin's stomach as well. Instead, I'm adding some black edible color onto the feet to give a little bit more of shadows. At this point, I changed my mind about the penguin's arm, and one of it I thought to put a little bit more high because I wanted to hold something afterwards. And because the modeling paste is not hard enough yet, I've put in a kitchen towel underneath, and I will remove it when it is hard enough. Now, another way you can do the fur detail on the penguin is so using the tip of your craft knife, you have to make small circular moves. Do this very gentle, as you don't want to go too deep. Now I've decided to open up the mouth as well, just a little bit more. Now it's time to dress our penguin, and because it's Christmas, of course, I thought to add a red scarf, and I'm adding some white details first. And then on top of these white ones, I've added very thin purple strips to nearly all of them except one, which I've done with some teal as well. So let's round the scarf a little bit and let's put it around the penguin's neck. It is too long, so we're gonna cut it with some scissors and then we're gonna glue it with some water. And now we're gonna add the piece of scarf, the one that it is at the back, and then we're gonna add the other one as well at the front. But this one is the one with teal color that I like to put in the middle of it, and then I'm going to give just to give a little bit more of animation. And the back, actually it is too long, so I've cut it, but I think it is much better now. To make the hat, now I'm using a red ball of fondant. Press it in the middle and stretch a little bit. Once you're happy with it, I'm put it on the penguin's head, and then I've pulled the sides of the hat because I wanted to make a different hat. I didn't want to make the hat that everyone normally makes, the red one with the white fur all around. I'm going to decorate the hat with two colors again. These two colors are matching the penguin scarf, that's why I've used them. To glue, I've used water again, and then I put the purple one at the top, the head, and then to hide the line, then press, then rub a little bit with the leaf shaper, and then I've added the teal modeling paste. I want the penguin to hold a candy stick, that's why I made two long sausages of red and white modeling paste, then twisted them together, roll them as well a little bit, cut any extras, and then curve the top of the candy stick and leave it to dry until it gets hard. Add some lines at the front of the hat. Add a white ball at the top of the hat, and then we're gonna add two small at each side of the hat, but to hold them up we're going to use some flower wire, which it is used normally for cake decorating. So let's bend them and then let's put them behind the hat so no one is going to see them, but we're going to need the last bit of it because we're going to add two more small ball of white modeling paste. take off the last bit if needed, and then add the fur again. At the top I've used the craft knife again, but for the small ones, the small balls, because they were really tiny and it was a little bit more difficult to do this with them, I've used the scissors. So now you've seen how to make the hair details on the cake toppers using 3 different ways, and then you can try all 3 of them and see which one is best for you. So there are 2 things that still need to do. So one of it is adding the candy stick, and the last one is to make a heart which is going to go onto the penguin's hat. So first of all make a drop, then cut off a triangle from it, and then let's put it onto the hat, which I think it makes the hat and the penguin look a little bit more cuter. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I make one video every week about cake decorating and figures making, and I would love to have you join me for the next one. If you have any comment, or if there is any particular cake topper or any particular cake that you would like me to make for the Christmas holiday, let me know in the comment and I will choose one for one of my following videos. But most of all, don't forget to be creative and have fun. See you next week. Bye bye!